There, I was going to make some eggs and bread, but I can do that later tonight. I have some dark bread, but I have been uploading this Danish video in the last 2 hours, so 2 or 3 hours. Let's have a look. Yes, one of the videos maybe not ready. This one is not ready, but I have to sit down and look that. No, that's my GTA video. Let's delete it. This GTA 5, 40 gigabytes. Yes, but not put my Ukraine video is public. I just put the Danish videos. Put the Danish video public. There's 6 videos. No, I will make some videos today about I don't like to buy a new gamer computer. I don't like to buy a new gamer PC on credit and get more debts. I cannot have more payment every month. Yes, I think I don't remember if I made playlists. I did, yes. Let's add it to my playlists. Part 4 and 5. Good. Then I'm bicycling to Lidl to get more cheap cola. And get a package with this one. Then I'm getting back home and make a video about what I was buying a cake and stuff. That's public. Then I eat this cake. And after that I open a box with this. Goods. Then we have four videos. Ukraine, we can do that. No, 5 videos with Ukraine. Part 186. I have to check again. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just put it public. That's 186, part 187. And part 188. and 189. And 190. Then we have 5 more parts there. Then I have to add it to my playlists. That's only 100, part 183, so probably I forgot part 182. I have to do 183. I forgot to add, it's 183, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, 190. Then I have to check it one more time from part 180 if it's on my reading list or my playlists. Yes, 180. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, good. So everything is public, all the dailies and this 5 Ukraine. Let's just continue here. Now it's 4:30 p.m. and we have recorded 1.5 hours. And you're only page 10 of 30. But that could be like 10 pages with reference and external links. That's probably only 10 pages with text, and I have to check my cell phone before we start. Just 30 seconds. I have to look my cell phone because I'm waiting. I'm waiting for another packet with some CPUs. It's buy a small collection of Intel CPUs. Less $30 includes shipping, so that was cheap. I will get that in a few days. Yes, let's continue.
Gennady Latkov, commander of the Ukrainian contingent in multinational force Iraq, kisses his country's flag. The Ukrainian frigate Hetman Sahedakny, U-130, Ukraine played an increasing role in peacekeeping operations. In 2014, the Ukrainian frigate Hetman Sahedakny joined the European Union's counter-piracy operation Atalanta and was part of the EU naval force off the coast of Somalia for 2 months. 276 Ukrainian troops were deployed in Kosovo as part of the Ukrainian Polish Battalion. 277 A Ukrainian unit was deployed in Lebanon as part of UN interim force enforcing the mandated ceasefire agreement. There was also a maintenance and training battalion deployed in Sierra Leone. In 2003-05, a Ukrainian unit was deployed as part of the multinational force in Iraq under Polish command. 278 Military units of other states participated in multinational military exercises with Ukrainian forces in Ukraine regularly, including U.S. military forces. 279 Following independence, Ukraine declared itself a neutral state. 16 The country had a limited military partnership with Russian Federation and other CIS countries and has had a partnership with NATO since 1994. In the 2000s, the government was leaning towards NATO, and deeper cooperation with the alliance was set by the NATO-Ukraine Action Plan signed in 2002. It was later agreed that the question of joining NATO should be answered by a national referendum at some point in the future. 274. Deposed President Viktor Yanukovych considered the current level of cooperation between Ukraine and NATO sufficient, and was against Ukraine joining NATO. During the 2008 Bucharest summit, NATO declared that Ukraine would eventually become a member of NATO when it meets the criteria for accession. As part of modernization after the beginning of the Russo-Ukrainian War in 2014, junior officers were allowed to take small initiative and a territorial defense force of volunteers was established. 280. Various defensive weapons including drones were supplied by many countries, but not fighter jets. 281. During the first few weeks of the 2022 Russian invasion, the military found it difficult to defend against shelling, missiles and high-level bombing. But light infantry used shoulder-mounted weapons effectively to destroy tanks, armored vehicles and low-flying aircraft. 282. Administrative divisions. Ukraine, 2021. Major cities and adjacent countries. The system of Ukrainian subdivisions reflects the country's status as a unitary state, as stated in the country's constitution, with unified legal and administrative regimes for each unit. Including Sevastopol and the Autonomous Republic of Crimea that were annexed by the Russian Federation in 2014, Ukraine consists of 27 regions, 24 oblasts, provinces, 1 autonomous republic, Autonomous Republic of Crimea, and 2 cities of special status: Kyiv, the capital, and Sevastopol. The 24 oblasts and Crimea are subdivided into 283 raions, districts, and city municipalities of regional significance, or second-level administrative units. Populated places in Ukraine are split into 2 categories, urban and rural. Urban populated places are split further into cities and urban-type settlements, a Soviet administrative invention, while rural populated places consist of villages and settlements, a generally used term. All cities have a certain degree of self-rule depending on their significance, such as national significance, as in the case of Kyiv and Sevastopol, regional significance, within each oblast or autonomous republic, or district significance, all the rest of cities. A city's significance depends on several factors such as its population, socio-economic and historical importance and infrastructure. Volyn Oblast. Volyn Rivne Oblast. Rivne Zhytomyr Oblast. Zhytomyr Kiev Oblast. Kyiv Khmelnytsky Oblast. Khmelnytsky Ternopil Oblast. Ternopil Ivano-Frankivsk Oblast. Ivano Frankivsk Zakarpattia Oblast. Zakarpattia Chernivtsi Oblast. Chernivtsi Vinnytsia Oblast. Vinnytsia Cherkasy Oblast. Cherkasy Kirovorod Oblast. Kirovorod Mykolaiv Oblast. Mykolaiv Poltava Oblast. Poltava Chernihiv Oblast. Chernihiv Sumy Oblast. Sumy Kharkiv Oblast. Kharkiv Dnipropetrovsk Oblast. Dnipropetrovsk Odessa Oblast. Odessa Kherson Oblast. Kherson Zaporizhia Oblast. Zaporizhia Donetsk Oblast. Donetsk Autonomous Republic of Crimea. Crimea Luhansk Oblast. Luhansk Kyiv Sevastopol Lviv Oblast. Lviv Oblasts Cherkasy. Chernihiv. Chernivtsi. Dnipropetrovsk. Donetsk. Ivano-Frankivsk, Kharkiv, Kherson, Khmelnytsky, Kyiv, Kirovorod, Luhansk, Lviv, Mykolaiv, Odessa, Poltava, Rivne, Sumy, Ternopil, Vinnytsia, Volyn, Zakarpattia, Zaporizhzhia, Zhytomyr. Autonomous Republic cities with special status: Autonomous Republic of Crimea, City of Kyiv, City of Sevastopol. Economy. Kyiv, the financial center of Ukraine. In 2021, agriculture was the biggest sector of the economy and Ukraine was the world's largest wheat exporter. 284. However, Ukraine remains among the poorest countries in Europe. 19. And in 2021, corruption in the country was rated worst on the continent after Russia. 285. In 2021, Ukraine's GDP per capita by purchasing power parity was just over $14,000. 286. Despite supplying emergency financial support, the IMF expected the economy to shrink considerably. In 2022, due to Russia's invasion. 287. In 2021, the average salary in Ukraine reached its highest level at almost $14,300 $525 per month. 288. About 1% of Ukrainians lived below the national poverty line in 2019. 289. Unemployment in Ukraine was 4.5% in 2019. 290. In 20,195, 15% of the Ukrainian population were categorized as middle class. 291. In 2020, Ukraine's government debt was roughly 50% of its nominal GDP. 292. 284. In 2021, mineral commodities and light industry were important sectors. 284. Ukraine produces nearly all types of transportation vehicles and spacecraft. 293. 294. 295. Antonov airplanes and KAZ trucks are exported to many countries. The European Union is the country's main trade partner. Armed remittances from Ukrainians working abroad are important. 284. Kamyanets-Podilsky Castle, one of 7 wonders of Ukraine. Before the Russo-Ukrainian War, the number of tourists visiting Ukraine was 8th in Europe, according to the World Tourism Organization rankings. 296. Ukraine has numerous tourist attractions, mountain ranges suitable for skiing, hiking and fishing. The Black Sea coastline is a popular summer destination. Nature reserves of different ecosystems, churches, castle ruins and other architectural and park landmarks, various outdoor activity points. Kyiv, Lviv, Odessa and Kamyanets-Podilsky were Ukraine's principal tourist centers, each offering many historical landmarks as well as formidable hospitality infrastructure. Tourism used to be the mainstay of Crimea's economy, but there was a major fall in visitor numbers following the Russian annexation in 2014. 297. The 7 wonders of Ukraine and 7 natural wonders of Ukraine are the selection of the most important landmarks of Ukraine, chosen by the general public through an internet-based vote. Agriculture. Ukraine is among the world's top agricultural producers and exporters and is often described as the breadbasket of Europe. During the 2020-21 international wheat marketing season, July-June, it ranked as the 6th largest wheat exporter, accounting for 9% of world wheat